What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0, and this just had to happen, didn't it? There was not a single, speck of doubt in my mind that we were going to win this game. Not a single speck of doubt. Because Chelsea beating Tottenham at home is one of the rules of the universe. It has to happen. And especially after that second half in the Villa game, I was full of confidence. I was 100% sure that we're going to win this game. And that's exactly what we've done. What a game, though. What a performance. Every single person on that pitch was good. Not a single guy I have to complain about that. Oh, he was a bit off today. Oh, he didn't do this. He didn't do that. Everyone played their roles to perfection. Did absolutely brilliantly. And this is why I keep saying it, guys. I said it last video. I'm going to say it again. Poch in. Please, board. Don't sack Poch. Do whatever. Don't sack Poch. Are you looking at this end of the season? Poch has finally found his lineup. Next season, we have Nkunku coming in cam to replace Jackson or Palmer whenever needed. We've got Reece James filling in at right back. We're going to get Fofana and Colville as centre backs. We're going to get Lavia in midfield. Enzo in midfield. Next season is going to be crazy. And as much as I know Gallagher, instead of being sold, he's going to run down his contract because he wants to play for Chelsea for as long as he does. As long as he can. So he's going to be there next season as well. Next season is going to be crazy. I'm not even joking. After what I saw today, next season is actually going to be good. Pochettino has finally found something in the squad. And as I said, the players we have out. Today, the injured 11 had subs. The injured 11 actually had subs. And the normal 11 didn't. See our bench. Our bench was full of academy kids. Except for Washington, I think none of them had a single Premier League appearance ever. Except for Washington and Cassidy. So that is the crazy part, if I'm being honest. So many debuts today. Mpong as well, the right back. He had 4 blocks after coming out. The highest in the entire game after playing just 12 minutes. So yesterday was amazing, man. Let's talk about the game. Before we do, guys, if you're new around here, please do drop a like on this video if you enjoy and subscribe to the channel. Yesterday was an amazing game, and we are now 8th in the table, 3 points behind Man United, and I think 2 points behind Newcastle. Superior goal difference to Man United. We don't have a superior goal difference to Newcastle, but both of those teams play each other next week, so it is still on. Europe is very much still on. Whether it's Conference League, Europa League, we are very much still in this race. And this is why the Burnley and Sheffield games hurt so much more. But we have to ignore that and move on. Now, talking about the game, 5 minutes in, we get that chance. Mudryk with a brilliant pass to Jackson. Jackson with a shot, not perfect, but it actually manages to get past Vicario. But then Van de Ven clears, and Palmer just can't, he can't react to it quick enough. It goes over the bar. And that, we were dominating the first half, and unfortunately, it felt another moment of like, oh, we're going to dominate, like the Aston Villa game, but we won't take our chances. They'll score on the attack, and then heads will drop, and then, typically what happens. But we do manage to take our chances. Gallagher crosses it in from the free kick. Chalobah heads it in. What a header, though. Far post, it leaps over Vicario into the top corner. And then Chalobah with his first goal of the season, 1-0. And from that, then on, of course, we have the lead. Caicedo, man. Caicedo needs to have Gallagher next to him. I said it last video. Enzo has been the problem in midfield. Not many people have the confidence to say this. I am saying it. Enzo has been the problem this season. And it's not his fault. It's because he's been injured. He's been injured, and for some reason, we're still overusing him. And so that's why he was the problem. Look at this Caicedo-Gallagher pivot. It's unbeatable. It's genuinely unbeatable. Gallagher-Caicedo is the best midfield pivot I've seen since Jorginho Kante. Like, full stop, without any question. So that was another good thing. And then another man, Mark Cucurella. What has this guy done? The inverted role has suited this guy so well. I don't see how Chilwell gets back in this team. Chilwell has lost his place. I'm not even kidding. Chilwell has lost his place. And even when Reece James comes back, we were talking about Gusto going to left back. Not a guarantee. Cucurella has earned his place in the squad. And the centre backs, man. Badiashile and Chalobah, these two were amazing today. And Badiashile suddenly is back to the Badiashile he was when he signed, and not the Badiashile he's been this season. And Gilchrist was amazing at right back. But you just know when Reece James fills in that spot, it's gonna get even better. And then Petrovic didn't have to do anything, no complaints, nothing. And then Mudryk, he was better in terms of dribbling, creating chances, but again, shots were off. But he was better than the Villa game, the previous game, so that's good, that's an improvement. Madueke, yet again, provides threat, runs directly at the defenders. Cole Palmer, quiet game, but still delivered, technically got an assist. If you would have scored that free kick, Stamford Bridge would have gone wild. But technically, that is what leads to the second goal. So, Palmer shoots it, crossbar, hits the crossbar, Jackson is there, heads it in. And honestly, Son and Højbjerg could have cleared it up. Son and Højbjerg could have kicked it out. I don't know what they're doing. They've lost it. They've lost hope. They're like, oh yeah, we'll let it go. Genuinely, I think they lost hope. Because you can easily, it was well within their reach, they could have kicked it out. They were like, oh, let's see if it's going in. And then they were like, oh no, it's gone in. And then 2-0. And that's that. We kept a clean sheet. We haven't kept a clean sheet in like forever, since the Everton game. We've been so bad this season in terms of defending. Clean sheets have been so rare, and that the fact that we managed to get one is absolutely insane. What a game, and hands down, not all credit, but most credit has to go to Mr. Pochettino. He has to stay next season. He absolutely has to stay next season. I've been saying it for such a long time. Pochettino will do something next season. I'm not even joking. This guy, we're gonna finish 5th or above next season. I'm mark my words. I'm saying it now. If Pochettino stays, because if Pochettino doesn't stay, someone else comes in. It's gonna be another year of adjusting, transition. We're gonna finish 7th or 8th, and we're gonna have the same excuse. Instead, keep Pochettino. Which, by the way, if he finishes 6th or 7th, gets Europe. As per what I've heard, Pochettino will stay if he finishes in Europe, according to what's the agreement behind the scenes. So I think that's gonna happen. He has to stay. He has to keep the squad. We can't sell Gallagher, Chalobah, even Maatsen will be such a great help if we manage to keep him. We also saw him with Dortmund in the Champions League. It is exciting, I can't lie. This squad is looking exciting with Enzo back, like the normal Enzo fit after his injury. Reece James back from injury. Nkunku hopefully back, but we never know with him. If Fofana can... Oh my god, this squad... I'm getting hyped for next season. I am genuinely getting hyped for next season after this game. But we can't fly too far right now. We have to focus right now. We are 3 points behind United, 2 points behind Newcastle. We have to win the West Ham game so that they are firmly in the rearview mirror. We don't have to look at them. So that we're confident we're finishing at least 8th. That's the, baseline. And then we can start building upon that. We have to. If we win against West Ham, we're going 7th. Because Man U won't have their game in hand. So, that's got to be confidence. Then Man U will have that psychologically that they're 8th. Palace are looking good under Glasgow. Man U might lose. It's likely to happen. We'll be 7th. Man U will be chasing us on goal difference. And then it's in our hands. Then it's absolutely in our hands. I don't know about 6th, but we're definitely getting some sort of Europe. And I think Conference League is better for this lot because it's less pressure and I think more chance of a guaranteed trophy. And then we'll be the first ever club to win all 3. That's just my dream, Honestly, that's all I want the Conference League for. I want Chelsea to be the first club to have won the Champions League, the Europa League, and the Conference League. The first and probably only for many years to come. I mean, what else did we talk about? This game had absolutely everything. Tottenham. What has happened to Spurs? I mean, we've ruined their season on 2 fronts now. The loss they had to start of the season, that's what kind of killed their top of the table stage. And now we've killed their Champions League hopes. Where have they fallen? What's happening at Tottenham? That's an issue that needs investigating. But yeah, Pochettino absolutely has to stay. We can't let go of Pochettino, man. I'm telling you. De Zerbi is nothing. His team have lost, I think, 12 times in the last 14 games. Like, it's something crazy like that. De Zerbi is doing nothing. They just lost 3-0 to Bournemouth last week. Either you get Tuchel back or you stick with Poch. And in my opinion, Tuchel's unlikely. But whatever, for the continuity, you stick with Poch. I think that's absolutely important. And you don't sell Gallagher, Chalobah, and all these academy boys. Please, Todd Bowley, keep the squad intact. Listen to Poch and what he wants in terms of players. Keep Poch, trust Poch. He's gonna do something. Mark my words, Pochettino is gonna do something next season. That's all for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm saying it right now, we will have some sort of Europe next season. Let's all run right, and now let's look forward to the West Ham game. If we lose that one, though, it's gonna be a bit of a madness, because then we'll fall back to 9th, and then the fan base will erupt again. So yeah, it's absolutely necessary that we win that day, but it's at home. We've won 8 of our last 10 home matches. The only home match we've lost since, I think, October or November was the Wolves game. So yeah, it's at home. Hopefully we don't win. We don't lose that. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I'll see you for that match review, guys. Have a good day and goodbye.